Hello and welcome to this introduction and overview of units of sounds literacy that fits. If you are a parent or guardian of a child aged 8 or older who has difficulty with reading, spelling and writing, then Literacy That Fits is a great resource for boosting skills at home. You will need a computer and internet access plus a headset and mic. The license comes with getting started videos that show you how to set your child up on the program and get them working independently. The program has 4 skill areas: reading, spelling, memory, and dictation. There are 3 stages to the program. So stage 1 starts with 3-letter words and it builds up to adult reading and spelling levels. Each skill shows the progress the student is making through each stage. The parent or guardian takes on the role of the helper. And the first thing the helper does is set the student at the right level for reading and spelling. This is done via reading and spelling placement exercise. Once that's done, the student is ready to start. So let's have a look at reading. The reading program is where all new units of sounds and words are introduced. It focuses on developing automatic decoding, which is the breaking down of letter patterns for fluent reading. The activities work on the basis of following sounds and patterns. Let's do the first activity. So when the student opens a new page, they're going to hear an introduction.
The letters EN, giving the sound N. The unit of sound is N. Say that sound.
N.
N.
And I can explore the page a bit.
N.
So I can click on the unit of sound, I can see the pattern. I also have some support here for words of more than one syllable.
Open.
And then when I'm ready, I'm going to record my voice.
4 words of 2 syllables each, all ending in N. They are
Open,
open,
even,
even,
govern,
given,
7.
7,
I can play the recordings back and I can compare my recording with the program voice. Open,
open,
even, govern,
given,
7.
7,
I think I got this one wrong, so I'm going to redo that one. Given,
given,
given.
given,
It's this self-checking process of listening back to the recorded voice and comparing with the program voice that makes this exercise so effective. So the student has to decide for themselves if it's right or wrong and redo anything that's wrong. And this works really well with students who find it difficult to hear sounds in words. And I would move on to the next block of words. There are 4 other activities in the reading. These are revision words, revision sounds, sentences and passages, and vocabulary exercises. The reading is monitored by the helper every 4 pages completed on the computer. So the student reads an unseen passage containing words from these last 4 pages. And this is the way the helper can make sure the student is reading fluently and accurately and is ready to move on. Let's look at the spelling. The first activity in spelling introduces the new unit of sound.
ow,
Ow. And I can have a look at the words before I try and spell them. So I can see the pattern. And then when I'm ready,
out,
out. O-U-T, out.
about,
About. S-H-O-U-T, about.
Shout.
Shout, S-H-O-U-T, shout.
Trout.
Trout, T-R-O-T. And if I get one wrong, it's not going to move on, so I get 2 more goes to get it right.
Trout.
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 And if I get it wrong a 3rd time, the answer comes at the top here. And I would just continue through. There are 2 more activities to spelling. You have the revision words, where this time they don't get to see the words first. And an exercise that's a bit like a test, and they have to get 8 or more out of 10 for the program to move on to the next page. And they can have a look at the results as well. Spelling, memory, and dictation work together. Memory and dictation are set behind the spelling, and they use the same words from the spelling program. Memory moves on to phrase writing, and dictation to whole sentence writing. All 3 are monitored by the results, where the student has to get enough correct to move on to the next page. Let's have a look at dictation. I can see I've got 5 sentences to write, and I can listen as many times as I need to.
Have the men gone yet?
Have the men gone yet? I've got some help up here with number of words and punctuation. Have the men gone yet? I can listen again.
Have the men gone yet?
And I'm happy with that, and I can mark it. So dictation is a really good exercise because it's not only revising the spellings that they've been doing in the spelling program, it's also getting the student to think about whole sentence writing and punctuation, and also attention to detail, and they're having to hold on to something and then write it down. So it's also about memory. So a lot going on in a seemingly simple activity. And again, they can see their results. Sometimes a child has good reading skills but comparatively weak spelling and writing. So units of sound can be used just for spelling and writing improvement. Down here we have the helpers area. And this is where we have settings. So passwords can be changed, the color of the activity box can be changed to suit the student. You also have a screen tutor on every screen. A screen tutor is a short video that explains what you're looking at or how to do an activity. And this is really useful for both you as the helper and the student. And you also have a helpers area. And this has all the information you need on Literacy That Fits. And it's also where all the Getting Started videos are accessed. Literacy That Fits is best used little and often. So 25 minutes, 3 times a week, for example, is a good amount of time. The Units of Sound team is always here to help, and you can ask questions via the Contact Us page on the website www.unitsofsound.com. Thank you for listening.